Heading into the next round, I will start it off. We're going to be doing best TV Christmas specials. You know them. Every TV show does a Christmas special or at least a Christmas themed episode. We could have picked any one of those as well. You got the classics, you got the Frosties, you got the Rudolphs, you got what I'm fighting for, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, or should I say Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas. From 19 oh, I put 96, but that's definitely wrong. I think 1976?
I'm pretty sure it'd be 76.
Yeah, 76. 26 minutes long. That is the perfect length for a Grinch movie. You don't need any longer. I don't need a Grinch backstory. I don't need to see the Grinch as a child. I need a 26-minute Grinch with produced and directed by Chuck Jones, the creator of Bugs Bunny and Looney Tunes, so you know it's got that animation cred. The narrator and the voice of the Grinch, Boris Karloff, I just learned this today, who played the original Frankensteins in the old Frankenstein movies, so that's dope. You got all songs in this special are bangers. You got Welcome Christmas, you got Trim Up the Tree, and you got You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. I mean, if you want to include Dabu Dore, you can do that as well. You got the Grinch, you got Cindy Lou Who, you got Max. Rotten Tomatoes gives this TV special 100%. It is certified fresh. What else do I have? I can't even read that. Oh, yeah. I mean, if you want a Christmas special, you got to have heart in it. And this is a movie where a guy's heart grows 3 sizes in one day over Christmas spirit, okay? Because that's the power of Whoville. That's the power of the Christmas spirit. It's about a Grinch who hates Christmas, wants to steal it from everybody, but one little girl shows him the way and realizes he's wrong. And he's loved by everybody if they give him a chance. And he cuts up the Christmas goose or whatever it is and feeds all the Whovilles. Celebrations.
Who's in Whoville, you dunce.
You fucking dunce. Alright, the best Christmas special is How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Done. Opening statement over. Give me the votes. Somebody take it away.
Yeah, the Grinch is a big green retard. Charlie Brown Christmas. That's where it's at, man. A little kid who's I don't know. Does Charlie Brown have fucking
cancer? I don't know.
Yeah, I always wondered, like, does Caillou and Charlie Brown just have cancer? And that's why everyone's like so mean. They were so mean to Charlie Brown back in the day. Like, shamed people with like leukemia or something. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. Charlie Brown Christmas, the one with the little limp ass little tree. Made in 1965. Charlie Brown, depressed at the commercialism he sees around him, he decides to find a deeper meaning to Christmas. Yeah, it's a classic. It's only 30 minutes long. It's a good time, or it's a good amount of time for a Christmas special. It doesn't get this not long-winded. The classic scene where they're fucking dancing, like the kids are dancing and they're playing that like that's like the classic, like. It's not really Christmas around my house because my dad is like literally, like, he's so in love with this movie. It's the weirdest thing. Like, he always watches it every Christmas, and we even have our own little like Charlie Brown Christmas tree thing. It's just like a little like a tree that's like limped over and it's got like the one bell or the one Christmas ornament hanging in front of it. And yeah, classic Charlie Brown, Woodstock, Snoopy, Pigpen. What's her ass? The other chick. Lucy.
You know them.
I remember all their names. Yeah, you know them. The fucking the kid that's all dirty and shit because he's poor.
Pigpen.
Linus Schroeder plays the piano for all the songs. Yeah, it's just, and then it brings out. I can't remember what he finds out at the end that makes him realize the meaning of Christmas, but I'm assuming it's. Alcohol and cheese, because that's the best part about Christmas. And there's that one speech at the end where that Linus does that's very sentimental. So yeah, Charlie Brown Christmas. What do you guys think? I don't care.
I mean, I got some thoughts on it, some hot takes on it, but we'll get to that after Kooks's.
Yeah.
We'll get to yours. So when we were picking these, those two got to go first, and I could have went with the classics. I could have went with Rudolph. Could have went with Frosty.
By Rudolph, you're talking the fucking the claymation one.
Yeah, I could have went that way, but
Just watched it 2 days ago.
I didn't because there is one true Christmas TV special that gets underlooked. It's the underdog in these situations. And it spawned the greatest cartoon of all time. Spawned that career. And it was actually a Christmas special when it came out. December 17th, 1987. Simpsons roasting on an open fire. The very first official Simpsons episode outside of the Tracy Ullman Show was a Christmas special. This is the episode where Lisa wants a pony, Bart wants a tattoo. They can't afford either. Bart gets a tattoo anyways. They spend all their savings to get rid of said tattoo. Mr. Burns doesn't give a Christmas bonus because he's Mr. Burns. And then Homer has to be Santa. Now, the reason this is by far the best of all the TV specials is what it spawned, what it created. Without this special, your guys' kitchen and living room would look quite different. It would look
We'd have My Little Ponies instead of fucking action figures.
And this spawned everything. Not to mention a fucking 9-year-old gets a tattoo, and the tattoo artist doesn't think twice, gets a mother tattoo in the episode.
Gets a moth tattoo.
And in classic Homer Simpson fashion, he doesn't have enough money for Christmas. So what does he do? He gambles it all on a dog named Santa's Little Helper. The first appearance of Santa's Little Helper ever. This is a classic that's severely underrated because people don't think of it as a Christmas special, and they think of it as a Simpsons episode. But ladies and gentlemen, I want you to ask yourself if you have enjoyed The Simpsons even slightly throughout your life, if it has been any part of your childhood, this is the episode you have to thank, and this is the episode that you have to vote for. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
That's not. I didn't think you were gonna pick that one. That's for damn sure. So yeah, now should we just like Dane, you talk shit, then I'll talk shit, then you talk shit, and then we'll just.
Everybody talk shit.
Well, you go first. How about you take turns talking shit, because then we're not talking over each other.
Yeah, it's especially hard with Zoom. Here's what I'll say. Charlie Brown, preaching that God a little too much. I mean, that whole speech from Linus, I mean, he's just telling all about Jesus of Nazareth, going to the inn. I want my religion and my Christmas separated, okay? I don't need anybody preaching Jesus to me, especially some kid with a blanket, okay? Then you got little wiener Charlie Brown, can't even pick a good Christmas tree, just getting bullied all the time. You get like a 5-minute dancing montage of just like Snoopy trying to find presents and like freaking out, and you're like remembered about how bad shopping at Christmas time is. You're like, what the fuck? Yeah, Christmas kind of sucks. Charlie Brown, why are you making me think this? Simpsons, hey, this didn't start The Simpsons. The Tracy Ullman shorts started The Simpsons, okay? This has some moments, sure. When I think back all of it now, all I remember is it's crappy animation. But we're talking about Christmas specials. We're talking about songs. We're talking about getting in the spirit, having a good old happy ending in the end. That's the Grinch. That's the Grinch. That's turning the worst person ever into a good person, because that's the power of Christmas. I mean,
Power of Christmas, he says.
Power of Christmas.
Eric, your turn.
So yeah, like I said, the Grinch is just a big old cunt. I mean, it is kind of nice that at the end he's less of a, cunt. But yeah.
You've been hanging around Willie too much, okay?
Yeah, I know. I'm dropping the C word too much. Yeah, Dr. Seuss, How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Like, they're in like don't they live in like a snowflake or something? How the hell does Santa get into, like, that doesn't make sense to me.
Santa can get anywhere. Tim Allen taught us that, okay? He can change size. He's basically Ant-Man.
Hey, I was gonna
Okay.
say that. He's Ant-Man.
Anyways, he's just a big green grump. He's basically fucking. It's basically Oscar the Grouch the movie. And what the fuck are Who's like? What I don't get Dr. Seuss's like mentality. And then he just makes up a bunch of they bamboozled the boozles and the woozles and like he's got all these stupid names for things. It confused me as a kid. It was disturbing. Can you just like call things normal things? He's not even a real doctor. What the fuck's he a doctor of? Writing stupid books that no one likes?
Yeah, he's just like Dr. Scholl's. You know, I don't think he's an actual doctor.
Yeah, he is. He's a foot doctor. I don't know.
Nah.
Anyways, yeah, the Grinch, whatever, overplayed. They made a stupid. I didn't like the Jim Carrey movie, and I haven't even seen the new like CGI movie that they made. I'm sure it's not very good, but
I
yeah,
hope you wouldn't have brought those up.
He's a common thief, and then at the end they're all like dancing around a Christmas tree. So like, oh, okay, all of our presents got stolen. Let's like go dance around a Christmas tree and be all happy. Like, no, that's not what happened. You'd be calling the cops. My dad would be throwing shit. We'd be trying to find out who this asshole was, and I'd go stand around a Christmas tree like a bunch of dumb shits and like start singing. And what the hell's Bahu Dore? What the fuck does that even mean?
It's it's Wafuzi. It's Wafuga.
It's just this Dr. Seuss is just like mumble jumble stupid.
You know,
made up fucking language that he's got.
did Dr. Seuss have a stroke way back after a war? Maybe. I don't know. And this is him.
Yeah. I bet he was Dr. Seuss is probably a pretty fucked up guy to hang out with. But yeah. Anyways, and then The Simpsons. That episode is fucking depressing. Okay, like it just makes me like every time I watch it, it makes me like reminds me like, oh, I have no money and I can't afford very good Christmas presents. And that episode always reminds me of that. And then it makes me think about getting a second job as a mall Santa, and that how my presents are always gonna be shit. And yeah, it's just kind of it's just like a cold, depressing, gloomy episode of The Simpsons. The only good thing is at the end they go, oh, we got a dog, Santa's little helper, the stupidest dog.
Man's best friend.
He's no laddie.
Oh man, he's definitely no laddie. Laddie was where it was at.
That dog could do a backflip.
Yeah, man. He collected fruit. Okay, Santa's little helper was just a mentally challenged greyhound that they found in a parking lot.
Yeah, he was the worst racer too. Like, didn't he? Like,
yeah, he lost them a bunch of money. And yeah, that's back when the animation just was so shitty. Like, let's go get some frosty chocolate milkshakes. It was like around that era. And that's all I got to say about that.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. Real quick, you said that's back when animation was so shitty. Literally, both of your movies came out in the 60s when it's at its shittiest. So
Chuck Jones, the creator of Bugs Bunny. Okay, you tell me those are shitty.
But this is how I'm going to insult your movies. Okay, I'm going to give you describing
TV specials.
Your TV specials. I'm going to give you describing TV specials badly. All right, tell me what movie this is. Deformed leper terrorizes town of almost humans until he gets elephantitis of the heart and shares a dead bird.
That's Elf. That's Elf.
Cringe.
No, that's Elf.
And then depressed child gets picked on relentlessly because of a deformed tree. His dog saves the day, and white kids dance poorly. Those are your specials that you guys are coming in hot with. We all know who the true champion should be. It is the Simpsons episode. Both of yours are basically going. You guys are both going the soft route. You're going the Christmas Carol route that Dane just went. All right. You're going the easy path, but truly, impactfully. We already know the Grinch isn't the Dr. Seuss's best work, right? And we know that the Charlie Brown Christmas special isn't their best special. So you guys are already number 2 in those series. Yeah. The Great Pumpkin is better than the Charlie Brown Christmas special because I don't have to hear about Jesus so much.
That's true. Too much Jesus.
What's Dr. Seuss's masterpiece besides the Grinch?
It's Cat in a Hat.
Cat in a Hat.
Green eggs and ham. Horton Hears a Who. All those are better. I win. End of argument.
At least ours are like, when you see it at Christmas time, you see Charlie Brown Christmas special, you click it. You see How the Grinch Stole Christmas, you click it. When you're watching through the guide, all you see is The Simpsons. And you're like, oh, that's just probably
Click it.
that's probably
You click
season that's season 24. How dare I'm never gonna click on that.
Your argument essentially is that The Simpsons is so good, and we've already
so
talked
bad.
extensively.
1/3 of it is
about-
good. A
We're
third of
already
it is
talking
good.
extensively about your guys. Literally, your entire house is Simpsons memorabilia. So the show is so
From the
good.
first 10 seasons.
It didn't start picking up speed till around season
Oh.
4. Okay.
Wait, the first 10 seasons. This is the episode, the Christmas special that
Nope.
kicked off those first 10 seasons.
No, this is the Christmas special. It wasn't part of the actual season.
No, it's season 1, episode 1, too.
Nah, it's trash. This is trash.
Facts. That's
The
facts.
Grinch just seems like a fever dream. Like it just seems like a nightmare. Like some green ghoul comes and steals all your presents, and then all the people are goofy looking and say.
But
weird
he's never
shit.
scary. He's a lovable guy. He's actually
He's
got a heart.
He's
got
a
a
green
big heart.
goblin.
He's the worst.
What if you looked at your backyard and saw a Grinch running around? What would you be like? Oh, how cute! You'd be fucking terrified. You go get a gun.
I would lock the doors 100%.
All right.
Yeah, okay.
Any closing statements?
Motherfucker was a thief.
The closing. Okay.
The Grinch is a thief, and that Simpsons wasn't quite good yet. That's
Charlie
all I
Brown
gotta say.
never paid for that tree. He stole that tree.
Yeah, well, okay, we're talking about stealing. What the
And
fuck
Homer
did you
Simpson
do?
stole
What
that
did
dog.
What did your Grinch do?
Homer Simpson saved that dog.
Did
No,
not
he
steal
stole
the whole
that
town's
dog.
present?
He gave
Even
him
stole a crumb-
back.
The Grinch
And then
stole
he gave
crumb
him
from
a
mouse.
goose.
Like, what a prick.
No. He just stole them so that people would realize Christmas isn't about presents. It's about the
Right.
people you're with. And when he realized that people got that lesson, he was like, all right, you learned your lesson. I'll give you your presents back.
All I hear is pandering right now.
All right.
Just
If you
hear
guys had
pandering.
not seen the poll, go out and vote.
Why don't we run an ad and then they have a chance to vote on the poll and then
Because I can't close the poll and then
Oh.
the thing. I have to do one.
never mind.
So I'll close this.
You want me to do some shout outs here?
Yeah, do some honorable mentions.
Yeah, any other TV specials besides Rudolph and Frosty?
Here's what this reminded
So
me
we
of,
got-
actually, though. Simpsons, there's like a Christmas episode with the Grinch, and he's it's like a Grinch character that like keeps stalking Homer, and then Homer finally gets like fed up, so he like smashes a bottle and like cuts the Grinch's throat, and then he like starts bleeding green blood, and they're just like, "What the hell is this thing?" Because they think it's just like a
Oh, yeah.
mascot.
Oh yeah. That was a Christmas special. Sounds like a Halloween
No.
episode.
No, it was a Christmas one.
So we got some shout outs here. Scottish Willie, you fucked up. We're not doing movies yet.
Yeah, this is TV specials. There's the
the
Hey
old
Arnold
school
one. I don't know.
Old
A
school
lot of
claymation drummer boy. Yeah, man, I wish I would have picked Rudolph. I thought one of you guys was going to pick that, so I just went the easy
Kooks
route with
picked it
Charlie
to
Brown.
begin with, but then I kind of swayed him to Simpsons. Yeah, you
Yeah,
didn't
man, that
even want
Rudolph
Simpsons
special?
to begin with. You wanted Rudolph.
Hey, hold on. That's not true. I just didn't know if we considered it a Christmas special.
And honestly, that little drummer boy, the claymation one, that I was kind of scared to watch that when I was a kid. It was like more, it was a lot darker, and the claymation was a lot more like.
Oh,
I
it's
don't
like
know.
what's that Mickey
It was
Mouse?
almost like disturbing.
What's that Mickey
Yeah.
Mouse dark ass movie? That was scary.
Steamboat Willie.
No, no, that one was racist. The
How's it racist? Have you seen
Steamboat
that
Willie.
movie?
Yeah, I've seen that movie.
Yeah, how's it
Ah,
racist?
that's Steamboat. But
I just watched it the other day.
Songs of the South or whatever, that like actual racist one.
That's
Yeah,
the
it's-
one I'm thinking of, where he's on the boat
Yes.
doing
No,
all
no,
that
Steamboat-
racist stuff.
Steamboat Will is just like him just whistling on a
Have you ever
boat. Like that's like all
Yeah,
it
have you seen
is.
Steamboat
Like-
Willie? He just mans a boat and he saves Minnie from.
Oh, yeah, and it catches on fire, doesn't it? I think?
Yeah, it's just a roller coaster of emotions. There's no racism, I don't think. But it was also made in like 1912. Like,
Like prime racism years.
yeah, those are the days of racism.
All right. Let's end this
Um,
poll.
Who won?
Let's see what we got.
Ooh, we got some
Did I
actual
even-
voters this time. It's a tie,
Did I even-
5 apiece. 5 votes, 5 votes,
Did-
4 votes for Charlie Brown.
Mine's not even popping up on my thing here. I got 4 votes.
Yep.
Charlie Brown got 4. Simpsons and the Grinch
fuckers.
got 5.
Yeah, I can't believe Simpsons got 5. Who are you
Because
fuckers out
my
there?
argument, I swear to God, okay, Simpsons should not have won. Now that the poll's over, my argument is on fucking point. on point. I was like, I need to come in fucking swinging. There's no way I should have got a half a point there. Those two are head and shoulders above.
Yeah, what the fuck? What a weird choice, you son of a bitch. Why don't you just pick something normal?